So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Here we go. Set. 10-2 stop. Hey, Haywood.
I got you. Mike's 5'9". Watch the slant.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Check. Hey, Sam off.
Check 24. Alert 3.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Down. 60 or.
Check back.
Fan. Go out. Down.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Tackles.
Ready.
Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
That one goes for 24 yards. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Bradley Chubb getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
On 1st down, Trubisky completes it to the tight end, Burton. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Here we go.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the Broncos' 12-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Easy work, and it's coming again.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Bears will extend their lead. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Next to score, Bears 10, Broncos nothing. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Roquan Smith, fresh off a solid rookie campaign, in on the tackle for Chicago. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Pitch and catch complete to Hireman. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Mike 5'9", Mike.
Look at me. Zipper. 5.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Leonard Floyd picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
Slam. Hey, lock it. Let's go.
After the sack on 1st down, Locke into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky caught out left side by Robinson. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game. And it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Lock to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Here's Locke. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
He was covered by Prince Amukamara.
Come on,
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Orbit.
Rep. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, what?
A final shot before half for Locke. And he comes back with one complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Ready. 50, plant.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end.
Hey, Alpha.
3 down. Mike's 59.
Hey. Hard. Down.
Lock now on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time. And it's second down.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line.
They're running it.
Yep. Ready.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Turn up. He's
On, get it.
On play action, Locke. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
They all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Throwing his lock on third down, and the throw there going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
The Broncos had 15 fourth down conversions last year, most in the NFL, and they're going here.
Hey, wahoo!
He's crossing. He's checking crab. Tighten up, tighten up.
Here we go on fourth down with Locke. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, a run with Cohen. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
They try again with Cohen, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On third down, Trubisky to Gabriel, middle of the field. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
I'm coming after you. 47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Bears on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Trubisky, and he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 outlaw. Rock it. Let go.
They'll try to get the offense going with Hill. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Look at me. Go,
And there we saw
go.
one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, it's Hill. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A huge play there for Denver. 49 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Watch the pass.
Hey.
Whip. Watch the whip. Mike, check. 59. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Into the red zone, it's locked. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
To throw on second and 10. Lock. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown, Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos get a bit closer. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for two.
Mike's 59.
From the gun, it's locked. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Trubisky to throw. To the right side, complete to Miller. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
10 Lobo.
Check, 59. Cut.
Ready?
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Mike is 59.
Hey, Delta.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike's 5'9.
Get it.
Lock to throw on second down. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Miles Boykin with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos cut into that lead.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Trubisky to throw. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky, connecting with Burton here over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now Trubisky on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. He's got Burton here. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
36. Hey, alert 3. Alert.
1st down, here's the run to Montgomery. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Montgomery trying to run inside, but nothing there. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Ready. 70, Indy.
Double dog, that's the way.
Hey, Charlie.
59 is Mike, 59 is Mike. Check, 59.
Go.
Get that ball, D, let's get that ball. Mike, check, 59. Check.
Lead grip.
On first down, Locke steps away to his left. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Clock will try again on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. The Broncos on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Play action. Now it's Locke. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 50. Plant.
58, right there. Bandit.
Shoot.
On the ground with Hill to begin the drive. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Buster Screen is able to bring him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Going again on the ground here with Hill. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Look at me. Go.
On third down, it's Hill. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Keep playing hard. Let's get it.
Down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Mike's 59.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And they will not be able to hook up up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. Well, now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's Trubisky. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling?